635 light-years away from Earth, in the constellation of Cygnus, lies a planet where day and night can last forever. Its vast oceans cover almost the entire surface, hiding secrets we can only imagine. This is Kepler-22b, one of the most intriguing exoplanets ever discovered by humanity. It might have everything needed to become a new Earth. It orbits within the habitable zone of its star, where temperatures could allow liquid water to exist. Its climate might be mild, its seas endless and deep below. Mysteries wait to be uncovered. But what secrets does this distant world keep? What kinds of life could evolve under such alien conditions? And what would happen to you if you set foot on Kepler-22b? Get ready for an extraordinary journey to one of the most enigmatic planets in our galaxy. The story began in 2011 when NASA's Kepler Space Telescope made a revolutionary discovery. A planet orbiting its star's habitable zone, named Kepler-22b. The telescope used the transit method, a technique that detects planets by observing slight dips in a star's brightness each time a planet passes in front of it. From those subtle changes in light, astronomers can determine a planet's size, orbital period, distance from its star, and even hints about its atmosphere. Kepler-22b orbits around a star called Kepler-22, a yellow dwarf very similar to our Sun in both size and age, about 4 billion years old. However, it's roughly 20% dimmer, making it invisible to the naked eye from Earth. The planet's orbit lies about 15% closer to its star than Earth's orbit around the Sun. If it were part of our solar system, Kepler-22b would circle between Earth and Venus. Yet because its star is cooler and dimmer, the planet actually receives less heat than Earth, keeping it within a potentially comfortable temperature range. Scientists also believe Kepler-22b's axial tilt might resemble that of Uranus, meaning it could experience extreme seasonal shifts, from icy winters to scorching summers. Another hypothesis suggests the planet might be tidally locked, with one side eternally facing the star in daylight and the other forever in darkness. This creates an extraordinary world, one half burning in constant light, the other frozen in eternal night. If Kepler-22b truly is tidally locked, then its day side basks endlessly under the same sun, while the night side lies trapped in perpetual cold. This stark division creates two completely different environments, one blazing, one frozen. On the illuminated side, conditions might be relatively favorable. If vast oceans exist there, they could regulate the temperature, while an atmosphere might trap heat and prevent overheating. Life could possibly thrive under constant starlight, using photosynthesis-like processes to draw energy from the star. But there's a catch. Continuous heating would cause massive evaporation, thick cloud formation, and powerful storms. The sky might be filled with violent winds and colossal hurricanes. In such a volatile world, only simple, resilient organisms could survive. Meanwhile, the dark side of Kepler-22b might host a completely different form of life. Without sunlight, organisms could rely on chemosynthesis, drawing energy from chemical reactions deep below the planet's crust, much like microbes near Earth's hydrothermal vents. Imagine a dark ocean lit by glowing creatures, bioluminescent organisms communicating, hunting, and surviving in a silent, eternal night. Their shimmering lights could be the only stars visible beneath the planet's endless darkness. Between these extremes lies the most fascinating region, the Terminator Zone. This isn't a killer robot, but rather the thin twilight band separating day from night. Here, the temperature could be stable enough for liquid water to exist. If the planet has an atmosphere, this region might enjoy gentle winds, flowing rivers, and calm lakes. It could form a narrow belt of habitability, a twilight world where the star forever hangs on the horizon. Under the eternal glow of a never-setting sun, this borderland might be the perfect cradle for alien life. Now imagine you've arrived on Kepler-22b. You step out of your ship and instantly feel the crushing weight of another world. Kepler-22b is about 2.5 times larger than Earth, and its gravity is far stronger. If you weigh 80 kilograms on Earth, here you'd weigh nearly 500 kilograms. Just standing upright would be nearly impossible without assistance. To survive, explorers would need advanced exoskeleton suits designed to support muscles and joints under tremendous pressure. Without such technology, a person wouldn't last long. Bones would strain, the heart would overwork, and even breathing would become exhausting. Falls here would be deadly. Due to the stronger gravity, you could reach over 200 km/h in free fall, hitting the ground almost instantly. This gravity would shape everything living on the planet. Plants, if they exist, would be short and sturdy, with thick stems and deep roots to anchor themselves. Their growth would be compact and dense, minimizing the risk of collapse under constant force. Underwater, however, life could flourish. In the buoyant environment of the oceans, massive algae or marine creatures could evolve, shielded from the worst effects of gravity. If humans somehow adapted to Kepler-22b over generations, our bodies would change too. Shorter, stronger, denser. We'd evolve into resilient beings, built for survival under immense pressure. A year on Kepler-22b lasts about 290 Earth days, meaning birthdays would come more often, though probably with fewer candles. The real wonder, however, lies in the possibility that complex alien life already exists there. If the planet's atmosphere is Earth-like and its oceans stable, Kepler-22b could host thriving ecosystems. Its location in the perfect habitable zone makes it neither frozen nor scorched, but balanced. So what might these creatures look like? They'd likely be muscular, low to the ground, built for strength rather than speed. Thick skin or natural exoskeletons would protect them from injury and help support their weight. Larger species might live underwater, while small land dwellers would crawl, hop, or scuttle instead of walking upright. Flying life forms? Almost impossible. The planet's gravity would make flight far too energy-consuming. Yet deep beneath the waves, glowing organisms could drift through the darkness, living constellations in an alien sea. So far, astronomers have discovered over 100 potentially habitable exoplanets, and Kepler-22b remains one of the most promising. But one obstacle stands in our way: distance. At 635 light-years away, Kepler-22b is impossibly far for us today. Even traveling at 430,000 miles per hour, the record speed of NASA's Parker Solar Probe, we'd reach it in about 1 million years. For humanity, that's an eternity, but perhaps one day we'll find a way. We'll cross the cosmic ocean, explore these distant worlds, and discover what truly lies beyond our sun. Until then, keep your mind open, stay curious, and subscribe for more cosmic journeys.